he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 21. A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And he's got some space here. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. From just shy of midfield, Rivers throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Covers that time by Aaron Colvin.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The Chargers were best in the NFL, 7 of 8 on 4th down last year, and they're going here.
Alpha! 56! Mott's 56! We ain't giving up nothing today. Bravo! 56. Mike.
Rivers to throw for it on 4th. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Von Miller, and that will force a turnover on downs. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. Jones has it.
You had to figure they'd try and get the ball to Julio early, and they did it right there. And it doesn't take a degree from MIT to know that, so you had to figure, what's up with the defense? You should know that that's coming right away.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Julio Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. To throw is Rivers. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a gain of 35. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Rivers. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. Now a play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Von Miller, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Looking deep downfield, and he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's fourth down. Rivers is going to stay out there. They're going to try for this thing on fourth down. Now Rivers on fourth down. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Von Miller, and the Broncos will take over on downs. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration. He decided to go for it there to try and kickstart things.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down. They'll run on first down. It's Jones, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Now on second and 13, Roethlisberger. Only 2 there on the dump off. It's third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. Being chased out. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Julio Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 21-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Gates, the intended receiver there.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. From the 22, Rivers. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Zero. Fight. Hey, Delta. Recon. Get on.
3rd and short yardage, Rivers. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. To throw again on 2nd down. Rivers. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Covers that time by Aaron Colvin. So a couple of 1st downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
They'll run it with Coleman. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. From the red zone now, Rivers. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the dump-off. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rivers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, easy.
Now Rivers. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Now Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Fielded about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Kerrigan able to record his 5th sack of the season. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
On play action, Rivers. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Bailey got the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Tracy Walker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff...
They've got his man complete. A huge play there for Denver. 56 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Now Roethlisberger. That one complete to Hill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Here's Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
230. 55. Ricky.
On third down, Roethlisberger. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. Fourth down. Here's Roethlisberger. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. So a jump there defensively.
and it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Now a give right side, Coleman. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. It's a gain of 3, and it sets him up with second and just 2 yards to go. They will run again with Coleman. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. On 1st and 10, Rivers. This one caught by Davis. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the dump-off. It's 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Roethlisberger. And going deep for Hill. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Well, they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. They go play action now. Roethlisberger. And it's caught. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Rivers. And he hits the tight end. It's Davis. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards to pick up there. Rivers now to throw on first down. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. Rivers. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end.
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Vernon Davis, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. And now Rivers will lead the Chargers up to go for two. Here's Rivers. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a two-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. It's a big play there for the Broncos. And even 60 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Roethlisberger will throw. And caught by Sanders. Touchdown, Broncos. Emmanuel Sanders, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. The Charger drive about to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Ted Ginn's gonna go. Touchdown, LA! Ted Ginn, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Now here's Rivers. He'll bring his guys up, and they'll go for the two-point conversion. Rivers now. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Here's Roethlisberger looking downfield for Jones. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Phillip Rivers, no stranger to fourth-quarter comebacks. He's led the Chargers back to victory 26 times coming into this year. But work to do here if he wants to add another notch to the belt. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. Throwing Rivers. This will be caught by Brown. 16 yards is the pickup there at a first down for L.A. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Rivers. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 23 yards on the play. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more on that one and another first down. It's Coleman here. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Throwing Rivers to the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn, but now it's third and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Looking deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. Well, Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit. They were able to hold on, withstand that.